You're in insurance sales and you're wondering how many calls do I need to be dialing to make money with final expense telesales? Well, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to help you understand how many calls do you really have to make as a full-time agent or a part-time agent to hopefully put food on your table and find tremendous success. So thanks for joining with me. My name's Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I do run a national insurance agency, recruiting and partnering with just amazing new and veteran agents to sell life and Medicare and annuities face to face, but more importantly, my friends, in the telespace. So free resources always at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I thank you for joining with me in this content today. And Merry early Christmas, by the way, to you, if this is the only video of mine that you watch. But understand that a lot of agents will ask me this question: how many dials do I need to make in a day? How many calls do I need to be making to make it in this industry? And so many insurance agents will take the bait. They will maybe get told an answer that you need to dial 300 in a day, 400 in a day, 500 in a day. And I'm not saying that numbers don't increase your chances of finding favor on the phones, but the metric doesn't matter. It doesn't. You've got to really condense this down if you want to capitalize as an insurance agent. If you're final expense telesales, Medicare insurance telesales, or even booking appointments for a captive or independent insurance agency, you've got to be about the most important thing at every given moment. I don't care if you're a final expense telesales agent, if you called 40 leads in the day and you found great conversations and got your conversions because those phone numbers worked. I would rather have 40 calls in the day and connect with a lot of good people than to do 500 dials in a day and beat my chest and say, yes, I did a lot of activity, but I got actually no results. This is a results business. Always has been and always will be, my friends. It is a performance-based business, and beating your head against the wall with a bunch of data like some captive insurance agencies give you and shine you on, telling you that it's a lead when it's nothing but a data list because it's 3 years old, 5 years old. That's an ugly way to go. And those kind of organizations normally have to chart your dials and say, oh, you've only dialed 300 today. Let's get after it. You're getting lazy. Come on. It's because they're trying to micromanage you instead of giving you more good and more good quality leads. A quality lead is not going to require you to bang 300 in a day, 600 calls in a day. That's caustic. You're following the byproduct of what you should really be about, and that's talking to people, talking to people, and talking to people. Don't be worried if you're on the phone with a great consumer. You don't be worried about the next call. Worry about the one that you're on right now. This is the power of one for you in insurance sales. It's not about, oh, I got to get rid of this call. I got to quickly get over this call quickly and move to my next one. That next call, that what? You're going to be on a voicemail? You're going to listen to the ringtone again? That's not going to put you in the best place here. You've got to be about the one person that's on the phone, the one prospect, the one powerful conversation. This is called the power of one little call, one laser-like focused conversation that hopefully will help you gain a conversion, gain traction. Of course, it takes action. You need to be dialing as much as you humanly can until that phone goes through to a live person, and then place everything on the back burner and be about that one person that you're so graciously gifted to be able to speak to be able to serve, to be able to give to, not take from. And so many insurance agents will get this wrong. They're focused on, I got to do $300 a day. I got to move to the next one, next one, next one. That next one mindset is going to take your lunch money now, believe it or not. You've got to focus forward on helping the one amazing prospect that picked up the phone. You want to be a beast with final expense telesales? Take the time to get to know your prospect. Take the time to ask the right questions so that you don't question why you got into this business in the first place. I'm not saying this business is going to be easy, but it's very simple. It's very simple when you condense it down to, you know what? It doesn't matter how many dials. I can only do so much as an individual. You need to be intent on doing everything you can to be able to help everyone you can. And that's one person at a time. Do not be following some metric. That metric doesn't matter. It just doesn't. If you by good grace get to talk to 20 people today, did you invest yourself to every one of those 20 amazing people that you were privileged to pick up the phone with? Or were you worried about jumping to the next call because maybe your manager is going to call you later and ask you how many dials you made today? Nobody cares. It's all about the conversions that you were able to create by being present with every phone call. So when people say to me, how many calls should I make? How many dials should I make? Well, that's really nails in the coffin. That's a death conversation to you if someone just tells you, oh, you need to be buying 300 calls every day. You're focusing on some number that doesn't matter, my friends. That number does not matter. How many people can you touch today? How many people can you touch? How many people can you take care of? How many people can you give to? Give the best of yourself today over that phone. When you're doing final expense telesales, take the time to get to know your consumer so that you can uncover what they want you to do for them. This isn't about us. It's about them, and being focused on just, oh, I got to get 300 dials in. I got to cram in those 300 dials. No more should you have to think about that. Think about dialing as much as you humanly can, because you're only human. And even if you've got a dialer, you just click on that dialer and make that little thing go, make that penny sing. All right. Because you're all about seeing the people, serving the people. And I hope you'll sell a lot as a result. Free resources always at jasonfinalexpense.com, but don't get distracted by the noise of this industry telling you that you have to dial so many dials a day. You've got to do so much in a day. I'm not saying you shouldn't do a lot. You should do everything that you humanly can to help every prospect that you're privileged to serve. But it's not about just dialing numbers and cutting your call short. That'll leave you in a very caustic, horrible place when you want to be in a place of greatness. I hope this helps you, my friends. Have a powerful day. Have a better day tomorrow. And if I can serve you in any way, reach out on my website, jasonfinalexpense.com. But no longer will you be looking at how many dials you have to make. More now will be, how deliberate can I be with every conversation? Give back to them, and then hopefully you will get what you want in this industry. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you soon. And if I can serve you in any way, or if you got a topic you'd like me to take up, put it in the comments. Do my darndest to deliver for you. I appreciate my friends. We'll see you soon.